today is today is the fourth day of AAPI Heritage Month. AAPI in the United States stands for Asian American and Pacific Islander, and it is a celebration month, just like Black History Month, just like Latinx History Month, and this May is AAPI month, which is great. So there are a number of ways that you can like be involved or like just check it out. You can watch Never Have I Ever. I just started watching this a couple weeks ago, actually. It's Mindy Kaling's new show on Netflix, and she's not actually in it. I think she's just the producer or writer for it. And it's cool. It's about like teenagers in high school. It's funny. I think it's about like freshmen. So you might be like, oh, little kids, but it's, I think, a good show. And then there's like a book you can read, Minor Feelings and Asian American Reckoning, which you might like, written by Kathy Park Hong. And then I was like particularly interested by these two brands. Cosmetics. You may know of Michelle Phan. She runs, she has like a big YouTube following, and she does like makeup tutorials and stuff. And then Backbeat Company is an LA brand started by a Filipino woman, whose name is Isadora Alvarez. And yeah, she started a cool company. So I was looking into their like brands recently. And then some other places you can like follow them on Instagram or check out the work that they do. Asian Americans Advancing Justice, Asian Women Alliance, Stop AAPI Hate. Got a lot of like recognition recently for the like not awesome and like terrible things that were happening to some Asian American women in this country. So would be remiss to not mention that. So if you identify as Asian American or Pacific Islander, we stand with you. And if you don't identify as AAPI, we can stand with our Asian American peers. So for sure. All right. If you have not taken attendance, please do so. It's also May the 4th be with you day. It's Star Wars National Star Wars Day, because it's May 4th. May the 4th be with you. If you're a Star Wars fan, you'll get that joke. If you're not, just let it go over your head. But May the 4th be with you. It's Star Wars Day. It's also Mental Health Awareness Month. So you'll see some stuff come through from Brittany about that. So cool. Let's jump into our announcements. We are done with week 3. Heyo. We just have one more week of prep. So today and Thursday. And then next week, we're going to take the test. So you won't have any homework, which is awesome. And then week 6 through 8, we're going to do our PT with Miss Pohl. I don't know. I think Miss Pohl told you guys this morning that we're doing a combination PT. So it'll be physics and math together, which will be awesome. And we'll do some like slight ACT stuff, but it'll be good. So that's the schedule. Don't forget office hours. If you're missing any assignments, we can help you on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10:30 to 12, or by appointment if you need any like another time. We're happy to help you out during that time. So making it happen. Cool. Let's think back to last Thursday. Last Thursday, y'all did some great work practicing. And what you see here are 5 incorrect graphs. So all of the graphs that are red, those are all like not okay graphs. The only graph that would give you the maximum points is that green graph over there. In the first red graph, they put too many points. They just wanted 1 point. In the second graph, it doesn't connect through the line. So we need that line to go all the way through the graph, right? In the third one, like the bottom left corner, you can see that there's no point. There's just a line. So they got the line points, but then they didn't get the point. So want to make sure they got that. And then in that fourth one, they kind of put like a bunch of points, but then they didn't put the 1 point they needed to put. They put a lot of other points, but not the one they needed to. So that's where we're at. The last, yeah, right there, they didn't put it. Bummer. So what you want, if you look at the green one, What you want is the correct line and then one point where where they overlap. Right? So one line and then where they overlap. So that red one that's next to it is like pretty close. That would have gotten the most points because it had a line and a point. One line, 1 point. But it wasn't the right line. So that's why they still got that one wrong. But in the green graph, shout out to people who got that green graph version. Nice. All right, team. Those are our announcements. Let's jump into our practice today. For our practice, what we're going to do is we are going to look at some problems. We're going to take 20 minutes, right? We're going to take 20 minutes all together. We'll be quiet. I'll let you go through it. We're going to take 20 minutes to go through some problems that are like from the CAASPP. They are practice questions set up from the CAASPP. They should be very, very similar to things that you may see on your test next week. And that like identical with the numbers changed out kind of thing. And so we want to make sure that we're doing some practice. So we're going to spend 20 minutes looking at some questions. And then we're going to spend the rest of our time doing some test corrections. So you'll see a video for each question and you'll be able to identify if you got the right answer or the wrong answer. If you got the wrong answer, you'll be able to see how to do the problem. Okay. So let's go ahead and get logged in. We're going to do our practice through Desmos. I know, everybody's favorite. I can see Chewy, Brian, and Gracia are already there. Shout out to y'all. If you're not there yet, you can go ahead and log into Desmos. Log into Desmos. And then two, grab some paper. Grab some paper. We're going to need some paper for our like written section. If you would prefer to do like your like sketch work on the computer, you can use Desmos and like show your work on the screen. But I know a lot of you all are like, oh, miss, I hate doing that. So if you want to write on paper, you're gonna want to grab some paper. So grab that paper, punch that activity link, and log in using Desmos. I can see Chewy, I can see Brian, I can see Gracia, I can see Lauren. Emily, I'm looking for you. Derek, looking for you. Ezra, looking for you. David, looking for you. Emily, I see you. Awesome. And while you all are waiting, you can go ahead and work on slides 1 through 3. So right now you can go from 1 to 3. So work on slides 1 to 3. You can explore. Feel free to explore 1 through 3. You should see something that says, what's new? And you can like draw a picture if you want. I wrote the word hi and a heart. You can share a moment that's funny. Tell us something that's happy. Chewy drew us a smiley face. I love it. Desmos link. Yes, here we go. If you're still looking for that link, here you are. I can see Ezra's in here now. Glad to have you. I got Mia now. Awesome. David, where are you at? Ari, where are you at? Chelsea, where are you at? Brandon, where are you at? Derek, I see you. Thank you. Chelsea, I see you. Thank you. David, I see you. Thank you. Ari, I see you. Thank you. All right. Go ahead and draw me a picture. Ooh, Brian's got a nice little picture going on here. Brian, you'll have to tell me what that is though. Oh, you're still drawing. Okay, I see. Grace just hanging out with her favorite person every Friday. I love it. Oh yeah. When they took The Office off Netflix, that was a sad moment. That's true. All right, let's go to page 2. Let's move to page 2. Go ahead and click on over. Click on over. It says CAASPP is next week. How are you feeling about it? You're gonna drag the point to how you're feeling. Are you feeling like at the top? Great. Or are you feeling at the bottom? Terrible. At the top? Great. Or somewhere in the middle? Somewhere in the middle. If you want to say more, you can say more. And then if you click on to page 3, you can see where the other people are. All right, my friends. We are going to get started with a 20-minute timer. The reason I want us to do 20 minutes is I don't need us to do all of the problems. I just want us to spend a little bit of time, 20 minutes of time, practicing something that's related to our math here. So if you go ahead and click to slide number 4, you should see something that says number 1. There are 14 problems. I don't expect you to do all the problems. I just want you to spend the next 20 minutes thinking about how you can do these problems, and you can write them down on your paper, right? You can use your paper for scratch paper, or you're welcome to use the Desmos for scratch paper. But I want you to try these problems for the next 20 minutes. And then at the end of the 20 minutes, I'll give you our next direction, which will be how to do test corrections. Are there any questions for me before we get started? Any questions? Feeling good? Okay. I'm going to start our 20-minute timer. We're just going to try to work for 20 minutes. And you may begin. Should be on slide 4. Answering that first question. So Derek and Brandon, move on to slide 4. David, move on to slide 4. Brian, move on to slide 4. All right, y'all got it. You can check the Zoom for the time if you need it later. I'll give you little warnings. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pause your screens just so you can come on back to the Zoom before I give your next direction. All right, y'all did an amazing job. I know it has been a while since we've worked for like 20 straight minutes. So especially on test practice, so great job. I'm gonna go ahead and pace us to the next section. I'm gonna go ahead and restrict you all and unpause. And now you should see something that says on number 1, you chose, and then a letter. So on mine, it says, I chose A. Let's see if I can do this way. Mine says on number 1, I chose A. The correct answer is C, right? So for me, it says, did you get the correct answer? There's yes or no. So mine says, so I'm like, well, no, I did not get the correct answer. It says, it's okay, watch the video to the right. So you're gonna watch this video, and then you're gonna put one thing that you learned. If you click yes, if you chose C and the correct answer is C, you're gonna choose yes. It says, good job, move on to the next question. So then you would go to the next question. On number 2, you chose C. Correct answer C. Did you get the correct one? Yes, I did. Good job. Move on to the next question. Okay. So I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to the next one. On number 3, you wrote 4x squared. The correct answer is 4x squared minus 6x, or negative 6x plus 4x squared. Did I get the correct answer? No, I didn't. So I'm going to watch the video and I'm going to answer this question. So you're only watching the video and answering the question if you got it wrong. Okay, so if you got it wrong, that is when you answer the question. Okay, you need to watch. So you already got 20 points for doing the work for the last 20 minutes. That was the first half of the points. And now your next 20 points is going to be coming from watching 3 videos. All right, so 3 questions that you got wrong, you're going to watch 3 videos. So not all of them. You don't have to go back and do the rest of the problems, right? Not all of them. You're just going to do 3 videos. So I'm going to go ahead and stop restricting you. So you should have access now to go to as many pages as you need to. And I can see people are putting yes or no for number 19 for the number 1 check. On slide 20, you got the number 2 check. People putting yes and no. Right? So how many videos, go ahead and put in the chat, how many videos do you have to do to get full credit? How many videos and sentences do you have to do to get full credit? Yes, 3. Thank you, Julie. 3. You got to do 3 of them in order to get full credit. You already got some credit for doing the problems, and now you're doing the other part, which is the test corrections. Okay. Are there any questions for me? Can I repeat? Yes, totally. So you already got some of the points for, so 20 points were for doing the problems the first time. You're already done, right? You're already done with that part. Now, the next 20 points is going to be for watching 3 videos and writing the 3 sentences. So for the ones that you got wrong, watch 3 videos for the ones you got wrong and writing 3 sentences. So for example, on this one, I wrote that it was only 4x squared, but the correct answer is 4x squared minus 6x. I got the wrong answer. So it tells me watch the video to the right and then answer this question. So I'm going to do this 3 times. So if I got 1 through 3 right, I'm going to go ahead and go to the next one. Oh, I didn't answer this one, so I got it wrong, right? So now I'm going to say, okay, I didn't get this one. So now I'm going to watch this video and answer this question, right? Answer that question. Then the next one, number 6, I did not get that one right. This one, that's my 3rd question. So, or that's my 3rd video. So then I am done for today. So how many videos do we have to watch? 3 videos. 3. Yes. And you're just watching the ones for the ones you got wrong, right? Do I have to go back and do all the problems? Do I have to go back and do all the problems? No. Amazing question in the chat. Thank you so much. What do we submit? Okay, you have 2 options for submitting on Canvas, right? So the first option for on Canvas, submit on Canvas, either a picture of your scratch work, if you were writing on paper, a picture of your scratch work, or a screenshot from Desmos showing your work. So if you were doing your work on Desmos, I know some people like to do their computer work. If you were doing the work on Desmos, you're just going to go back to one of the questions that you did, and then you're going to screenshot the work that you showed. So either what you wrote down or the work that you showed. For example, Gracia did she did number 9 on the screen, so she could screenshot number 9 and turn it in that way. Okay. Any other questions? So submitting on Canvas, either a picture of your scratch work, or screenshot from Desmos. Everything you do on Desmos, I can see it. So for submitting on Canvas, you're gonna just take a picture. Gracia, in that situation, just let me know. Just type that in Canvas. Just type exactly what you just said in Canvas, like in the little like text entry section. You're good, no problem. That's a great strategy. All right, team. I'm gonna go ahead and open up breakout rooms. You are welcome to head into it if you would like to. Um, if you would like to, that sounds great. If you are ready to head out at this time, you are free to head out, but you want to make sure that you're watching those 3 videos before the end of the day. Okay. Thanks, friends. Yes, thanks. Bye, friends. Pop into that breakout room or go ahead and log off. Brandon. Brandon, un momento. Brandon, ¿puedes tomar una foto? De tu like scratch work? O la computadora? Un momento.
Chelsea, do you have a problem? Do you have a question for us?
Okay, Brandon. No necesitas una foto. Simplemente escriba en la text entry, entrada de texto. Solo decir no puedo tomar una foto en Canvas. ¿Entiendes? Sí. Sí, escríbalo en lugar de imágenes. Está bien, no importa.